Hi, this is Emma from Unique Phoenix, and this is the final part 10 in the Real Raw Separation series, Dating Support. Really? Dating support? You're going to support your partner, ex-partner to date other people? Well, here's why it's important, because the reality is it's going to happen. Whether you love it or you don't love it, it is going to happen. Your ex is going to date. You are going to date. So it's important that you find your way through in a way that feels good. So the first thing that we need to do is take ourselves and our feelings out of it. So like taking the ego out of it when your ex starts to date. And it's none of your business. The only thing that is your business is when the kids become involved in that. And if it's having a negative impact, then, it's to take the judgment out of it and just to go to them and say, hey, this is what's happening with the kids, and I wanted to let you know. Now, my ex and I have had those conversations as well. And they're tough. They're really tough to have. However, it's also really good for the kids to see it. So you need to take your ego out of it. Am I going to say to you, was it weird hearing that my ex was dating and they were seeing other people? 100%. But at the same time, I wanted to have an open communication with my kids. I wanted them to know that they could speak to me about it in a way that I wasn't going to be getting upset, that I was going to be able to remain really calm, and they could have an honest conversation with me, which is the case that it's always been. And, the other thing you've got to do is take the hurt out of it. And regardless of how weird it might feel, and it could be that you're the partner that was walked away from or made didn't feel like you made the decision. I mean, that's a whole nother video about consequence, action, and all that kind of stuff. However, if that's how you're feeling and you're not ready to move on, and it's really hard for you to see your ex to move on, then you've got to take the hurt out of it around your kids. Find friends that you can vent to. So find those people that, one, don't go into the bashing state of it. We've talked about this before. You want to have people that are, a really positive energy around you, and don't necessarily allow you just to keep going down that track of, having a crack and having a go at them all the time. However, you do need people that you can vent to. I've absolutely got my inner circle of amazing people that I can go to, vent to when things get frustrating. Because in the end, there's a reason that you're not together anymore. And the reasons that they frustrated you or annoyed you, they're not going to go away. So it's a way of you having an outlet to be able to work through that and deal with it. And then to be able to come into a conversation with your ex about dating and be able to be clear and calm when you're doing it as well. So what this does for your kids, because you know me, I'm a kids first approach. And when I say kids first, I do not mean that they get everything or get to do everything or that you're trying to make up for the breakup. No, I am not saying that at all. What I am saying is that you're consciously aware of what you're doing, you're saying, and how you are taking action on your feelings around them. It's about being responsible for yourself. And what you're doing in all of this is helping your kids to create really strong relationships, because you want your kids to be able to know when to walk away from a relationship, to have those clear boundaries in place, to feel strong in doing it, and to be listening to their gut, knowing that this is the right direction to go in. It helps them to see you do this even in your separation. It helps them see you support each other even with new partners. Because in the end, I want my ex to be happy. I want him to have love in his life, and I want him to have a partner that is the best person for him. I want that for him. I want that for everybody who wants to have, an intimate partner. I want that for my kids too. And the only way they can learn that is if I'm being that. So I know it's tough, separation. It's definitely still got its highs and lows for me as well. And I also know that there is a way through, that there is a way where it can be cohesive and work and still be loving and strong, and you can still be a family as well. If you're just checking in now and catching this one, then please go back to the start. There's 10 videos in the series, and they'll take you through all the steps, the highs and lows of separation. If you absolutely need some help with this, and I know how tough it can be, I want to support you. So stay connected with me now to see how we can begin work together. Hi, this is Emma. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to take the next steps with me and connect with me further, there are a few ways to do it. Firstly, my website. Second, you can find me on Facebook through my business page, Unique Phoenix. There's lots of free content and inspiring ideas. And you can like and share this clip. Please remember, I'm here to support you and help you ignite the spark that is within you right now. There is hope. Change is possible. And this is your life to live your way. Enjoy your day, always. Your way, your life.